It's an odorless, colorless, and potentially dangerous gas of which Prince George has high concentrations, radon. The BC Lung Association is urging homeowners in the city to test for it after preliminary assessments showed indoor radon levels are high enough to pose a health risk.
That's the stuff we put down, Kelly, right here, this stuff, see how thick it is? That goes down before the steel and the cement. Keeps the gas from coming up from the ground.
This is all it takes to stop radon from entering your basement and potentially your body.
As far as radon proofing, what we do is we put the poly down on top of the ground before the concrete goes in and the rebar and that. And what it is, it keeps the gases from escaping through the ground.
Basements are where the gas will linger after it seeps up from the soil, especially in Prince George. The BC Lung Association studied levels of indoor radon and found elevated concentrations in the city.
Radon affects the body by this radioactive decay process, and so it has to undergo radioactive decay, creating this daughter element, and that daughter isotope then has to undergo radioactive decay, and that radiation then has to affect the soil, the cells.
It sounds complicated, but Dr. Todd Whitcomb is explaining how radon causes lung cancer, which Health Canada says it does, frequently. It attributes 16% of lung cancer deaths to radon exposure. The BC Lung Association is now providing free radon test kits for the month of January.
This is temporary heat in here, right?
Recently, the National Building Code added requirements for new construction to provide a layer of protection against radon. Builder Joe Majanovic says it doesn't change the cost.
It's called pre-slab. That's before the concrete's poured in. You put the radon vapor barrier down. It's a UV poly, and it's glued, and all the seams are taped together so that it's leak-proof.
Health Canada estimates 500,000 Canadian homes exceed the federal guidelines for radon levels. If yours is one of them, there are things you can do.
There's many retrofitting techniques that you can do to basically line your basement, line it with plastic or something like that, that again acts as a impermeable barrier. So the radon sort of comes up, hits it, says can't go here, so it creeps sideways and crawls out the edge of your house.
Free test kits can be found at the Fraser Basin Council, the Canadian Cancer Society, or by mail from the BC Lung Association. Kelly Linehan, CKPG News.